What's good, guys? Hello from sunny Yerevan. So we woke up early today just to get a head start on the day, and right now we're gonna be going to a very interesting place. This is actually a monastery a little bit south of Yerevan with really nice views of the mountain Ararat and the surrounding area. And so we've never been there before. This is going to be brand new. It should be very interesting, and so definitely check it out.
Ага.
Давай, отпускай. Wow. Alright, so we just arrived at this monastery that's over there up on this hill. And it's an important monastery, and it has a really great view of the Ararat mountain. Okay? And also we should be able to see the border with Turkey, because the mountain is actually in Turkey. It's not in Armenia. So we're gonna go up and we are gonna see what we can see. We're gonna see if we can actually see the border. And driving up here, we had the most amazing view of the Ararat mountain. And we've seen the mountain all over Armenia at different points. It's an important mountain, so you see it everywhere, regardless where you are in Armenia. But this is the best viewing point here to see the mountain, because we were basically driving and we were going straight towards it, and it seemed the biggest that we've seen it so far. And there you see the grand Ararat mountain. And so you have the big one and you have the smaller one. I think they even call it the little Ararat and the big Ararat, although I could be mistaken, but there's some naming convention there. And somewhere in the distance there's the border with Turkey. Very nearby. We're very close to the border with Turkey, because the mountain is actually in Turkey. And here's the entrance to this monastery here. This is what it looks like. You have some writing, and it's just not Armenian. You have some Latin, Cyrillic letters. Looks like everybody could write here if they wanted to. You have a souvenir shop in the distance, and here you have, you know, the writing. You have Armenian, English, Russian, Italian, and French. All the language you need to know. And in fact, this is the first time that I see any kind of, you know, historical place that has so many languages. Typically it's Armenian and Russian usually, and maybe some English here and there. If you see out in the distance, all those houses over there, those are Turkish settlements. That is already Turkey over there. And you can even see the border posts. And like I said before, this border is closed right now. But if you look in the distance, you can actually see two border posts, Armenian and Turkish. And with all of those houses, that's already the territory of Turkey. And right now we're on the other side of this whole area. Behind me is the Mount Ararat. In front of me is the parking lot, the road that we came on, a bunch of fields there in the distance, and what looks like some sort of a cemetery there actually. And I gotta tell you, it's absolutely a breathtaking view over here. Gorgeous weather, the fields, the birds. Kind of hard to convey it through the camera. And so that was it in terms of this tour of this monastery. Right now we're going back down to the car. I'm gonna be driving back towards Yerevan. Maybe we'll stop by and have a bite to eat, maybe get some coffee, because we actually got out pretty early today, didn't have any coffee, didn't have any food. And so maybe we're gonna stop by and have a pit stop on the way to Yerevan, see what we can find, because we've never even been to this part of Armenia yet so far. Alright, so we're back on this main strip here, and today we're gonna try one of my favorite foods, and I hope it's gonna be good. Is Mexican food right here. Look at this menu. We have the beef burrito, the stuffed jalapeno, the pork burrito, the beans and greens, the chicken burrito, burrito de pollo, creamy corn soup, beef taco, all of this good stuff. And you can take a look. It says Mexico, 12,134 kilometers. So this looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna have maybe the beef burrito. Oh, lamb taco. Oh, that looks good. Lamb taco. Lamb taco looks good. Lots of things looks good. Let's hope it's as good as it looks. So the Mexican food has arrived finally. It has made it made a landfall. So we have 3 tacos here, and they look actually pretty good. And then we have the quesadilla, the chicken quesadilla, the quesadilla con pollo, and we have some sauce here. We have this Armenian drink called tan, which is kind of like Turkish ayran, and then we have what looks like a tomato juice over there as well. All right, so we're gonna dig in and we're gonna see how it measures up. So I'm eating it, we're eating it, and the first impression is right away, it's a lot better than anything that Kiev has to offer. Because Kiev is a big city, there's some Mexican places there, but they all suck. They're not good. It's something else completely. But this is actually very similar to Mexican food. I mean, it's not 100%, but it's very close. It's very damn close. I'm actually liking it. And the quesadilla looks really good. The meat is actually almost the same. So I think this is a really good option. Really, really good option, because we're not gonna find this thing in Ukraine at all. In Ukraine it's completely different. Alright, so we had an Airbnb, but for a couple of reasons, which I'm gonna talk about a little bit later, we decided to leave the Airbnb and check into a Hilton here. And so we're at Hilton right now, and we're gonna be doing a room tour very, very soon. The big moment. There it is, it opens up. Okay. Oh. Okay, so there we go. We should have a king-size bed. Hope that's a king-size bed. We have a alarm clock. We have a phone. And we have a view here of the beautiful city of Yerevan. There's the view, and there's the bed. And what else we have? We have some water. We have a safe, some drawers. All right, there we go. And this is what the bathroom looks like. It's like half the size of the room. We have the shower. We have a bathroom. We have this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the room. So we like the city so much, and really the countries, that we decided to extend our trip here by a little bit more, because we felt we haven't really seen the city. We haven't seen it all. We haven't got to the heart of Armenia yet. And so we extended the trip. That's the first piece of news. The second piece of news is that we actually booked an Airbnb, and the one that I showed you in previously. And on the second inspection, once we actually settled in, unpacked, started feeling home, we realized that it has some kind of a smell in it. Basically, it felt like somebody smoked in the apartment. It was just this feeling of smoke or something else. And the other problem was with the Airbnb is that it was noisy. meaning that you know, the apartment was facing a very, very busy street, and that was just annoying. I hate noise. I want to sleep. I want to feel comfortable. And so we ditched that Airbnb and we went into Hilton instead. And I can tell you that everything started to feel a lot better, because Hilton is definitely better than that Airbnb. And so we have the Hilton for a couple of days, and then maybe we're gonna check into another apartment or another hotel for the remainder of our trip. But honestly, I really like the city. I expected a lot worse. We don't really know what to expect, but not this. We didn't know what to expect, but we knew not to expect something like this. And this is an insane, really cool city, really green, really comfortable to walk around, lots of coffee shops, lots of interesting things. Look at this, people sitting on the second floor enjoying themselves, lots of expensive cars. You have a park down there. And so, having said all that, I have zero desire, and Marina too, I think I speak for both of us, of coming back to Kiev right now, because this is just a much more walkable, much more comfortable city.